Welcome to YOUCANIC. In this video I'm going to show you how to troubleshoot a Mercedes rear headrest that don't release. So if you got headrest on the back and you press the button here to release them and nothing happens, they don't drop back there. I'll show you why that's happening. And it's not very easy, but it has to do with your dynamic seats and seat massage. So if you have seat massage and you go to for example, turn on the massage, and what happens is that, well, it's not working for one, but also if you put it on one of the settings and it reverts back to off, that means there's a problem with the dynamic seats. And let me show you where that pump is and why it's important and it's affecting your headrest. So here, this is the trunk. You come here, you remove that panel, you'll see the dynamic seat pump right there. But the thing is that this pump in this model, not all, because some have electronic releases for the headrest on the back. On this model, it uses this to release the headrest. The problem in this car is that it's got a major leak for the dynamic seat, and seat massage doesn't work, so it cannot build pressure in any of the lines, including the lines to release the headrest up there, so it can release them. So let me show you what you need to do. Use the YOUCANIC scanner, go to seats and doors, and then here on this one there's three modules you want to look: left front dynamic seat, right front dynamic seat, and pneumatic pump for dynamic seat. So select this first, read codes, and then you can see pressure buildup not possible due to leak, and that code is current. That's why you want to focus on any issues that are current. So in this case, I'll show you where the leak is. So we remove panels from both seats. In this case, we had a couple of leaks. One was the main line that comes from up and feeds the dynamic seat and seat massage. So that line was this all cracked and damaged. We had also one of these lines right here, this green line. We repaired it, but it was connecting here, and that was completely cut right there. On the other side, we had another line that was also damaged. So what you want to do though, because these are just built air and air pressure, so if they're leaking, it's really, sometimes you can see where there is a crack, or you might hear it, and sometimes even feel it depending where it's at, but sometimes you can't. So what we did in this case was we used a smoke machine to basically feed these lines here and see where it was leaking. We're able to find the leaks here, even the ones we couldn't see because there's smoke coming out of them, and we're able to repair them. Once you repair them, then you can put everything back together, clear the codes. I'll show you how to clear the codes in just a second. You want to come inside the car and turn on the dynamic seat. So what that's going to do is going to start building pressure. You can see now that it stays on that setting, it doesn't go back to off, so that's a good sign. Over here, if you go to live data, you can see pressure building 25 psi. Before was 0. But you come to that control module, and if you go to read codes, you can see now that our major leak, built up not possible, is the store code, meaning it was in the past. It's not an issue anymore. You hit erase, press yes, code's cleared. We do have to turn off the ignition for 10 seconds. And no more full codes are present. Now you do want to do the same thing if you go to left front dynamic seat and right front dynamic seat. Make sure there is no codes that are current. If they're stored, you just hit erase, and those codes will clear. You gotta cycle the ignition. Go back and do the same thing for the right front dynamic seat. And now is a true test. So our headrest was not working. Let's see if it works now. 1, 2, 3. Wow, look at that. Who would have thought? Thank you for watching YOUCANIC, where you can be the mechanic.